listening to the Leading Legal Podcast, and I am your host, Michael Reed, the podcast server. I'm a social media marketing expert for the legal industry, and I am here to drop some value bombs on you. So stay in your bomb shelters, because here it comes. Do you have a website? If you have a website, you need to know that website building is a scam. It's kind of like this. You go to build a house. You pay a guy to build a house. You pay him a whole bunch of money to build a house. The purpose of this house, instead of calling it a house, let's call it a business. And you want him to build you a business. Well, he builds you a business with 50 doors on it. And what happens is people go into all these doors. You're not sure what door they're going into, but they're just going into one, and then they get in there and they're like, wait a minute. Like, have you ever entered a building in the wrong entrance? You're like, where the heck am I? Like, all of a sudden there's a bathroom, and all of a sudden it looks like you're in somebody's office that you don't know, and like, where's the lobby? Like, we're looking for that front desk, right? Because we want to feel comforted. We want to know that we're in the right place. We want to be greeted. We want to go through the regular experience that we feel like the business intends us to go through when we enter into their business. Well, this builder, he doesn't know any better. All he knows is what he's been taught. And when he builds your website, that's how he builds it. He builds it with 50 doors and no signs. Maybe if there are signs, they're small, like, hey, enter here, maybe. But when someone sees the building from the street, they pull in on one side. They're going to go in whatever door seems most convenient. That's how it is when you have a regular homepage website. When you hit the landing page of that website and someone's on your site and there's like 50 links that they could click on, it's like doors. And then if that web page, that when they click on that certain link, like let's say About Us, they click on the About Us link, and I'm not beating up on the About Us links. Of course, it's like your opportunity to be a hero. But when they click on this About Us link and they start reading about it, they get to the bottom of the page. Now what? Okay, I can scroll back up. Now I'm looking for that home button so I can go back to where I started, so I can figure out why I was there in the first place. Or maybe I'm just clicking around randomly. Most people have about a 4 to 7% conversion rate. That is absolutely terrible. And the thing is you're paying Google for, if you're doing Google AdWords, you're paying for people to click on your link. Every time they land on that page, they click on that link, it takes them to Google. Google charges you. Now, depending on how competitive your industry is, will depend on how much they're charging you. But all those people who go there, only 7% click through and convert to purchase something on your website. Now, if you're a law firm, and that's who I do the most work for, your conversion rates are actually lower because people are just shopping, like they're browsing, they want to learn more about you. And so my specialty is highlighting how you were different than the competition in your local area. And so on this Marketing Monday, I just want to drive home the idea that don't hire your regular contractor to build your house because he doesn't know how. He's going to build it with 50 doors, and you need real estate in this business, in this industry. I should say in this day and age, you need your store to have one door, maybe 2 doors max. If you have a very diverse business, like you're an attorney that does civil law, you do unlimited cases, and you maybe personal injury, like you do a whole bunch of stuff, maybe you'll have a few different links, but you're not going to have 50 places for them to go. What you're going to have, and what I'm trying to get to here, is a funnel. And I'm a funnel building expert. So what does that mean? That means it's a website. It's still internet. You still have your domain name. You pick a good domain name and you rank it on Google. And so, but the idea here is that you drive traffic to, I drive traffic to that particular page, and that the people that you drive there have already been targeted. So, if you're trying to get people who, if you're a personal injury attorney, you're trying to get people to come to your page that maybe have been in an accident, you're going to target people who have recently liked collision repair. You're going to, if you have a criminal law, you're going to, people who have recently liked or reviewed, for criminal, it would be like a bail bonds agency or, courthouse. Maybe they reviewed a courthouse and negative review or something. So these are the types of things you do, and you drive them to that page. Now, when they get to that page, there are different types of customers. Maybe they're a customer who you think would be more willing to prepay. Maybe they're a customer who just wants to have you on retainer. And so that's when you have your different links. It's kind of like entering the building, and you could go in that door, you could go in this door. If you go in the door on the left, it's going to take you to the bathroom. You go in the door on the right, it's going to take you to the lobby, right? So depending on what they're there for, they'll click on those links. And then you take them to a page that there's just so many things you can do. And so what I want to offer to you in this Marketing Monday is I want to offer you my services. Normally I charge $1,000 to build one of these funnels. Okay. And most people charge $3,500 on average to build a website. I charge $1,000. But what I'm going to do for this weekend only, I am going to give a website away, a funnel away for free. Okay, so you call this number, 530-586-0778. I'm not going to answer. You leave a voicemail. And what I want you to say on the voicemail, what kind of law you practice, your name, your law firm name, what kind of law you practice, and a phone number where I can reach you, because I'm going to go through and I'm going to randomly select, because I have a Woohoo account. Basically, I'm going to put you in there. I'm going to randomly select somebody from that list to receive a free funnel. And I might feel generous and give everybody a funnel, because I have a virtual assistant who builds the templates for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you, and I'm going to give you an interview about, basically I'm going to want to know what makes you different than your competition. This will maybe take 5 minutes of your time. And the cool thing is, moving forward, if you want me to market your funnel for you, I can do so for little to nothing. And the customers that will come flowing in, or at least the phone calls, it's up to you to close them. Okay, you wouldn't pay me enough to close them, but I tell you, you pay your paralegals, you pay your salespeople that are answering your phones for you to close these people as they come in, because your phone will be ringing off the hook. And having people walking in your door saying, yeah, I saw your ad, I saw your funnel, you're speaking straight to my heart, this is what I need, I'm having this issue, can you help me? And ultimately, isn't that why you went to law school? To make some money, to help some people? I understand that. And I'm in the legal industry as a process server, owning a process serving company, very successful. I understand what you need. I understand your industry better than any other social media marketing company. I understand. So give me a call, 530-586-0778. This Marketing Monday may seem like a commercial to you. I hope it doesn't, but it might seem like it, because I am trying to help. I am trying to give away my services here for free. Marketing Monday is all about your brick and mortar basic marketing that you cannot forget about. Even if you're doing social media like crazy, you still need to do your regular marketing. And I feel like I just wanted to share that with you today, because there's so many people that have terrible websites, and they're like, Michael, why am I getting a 7% conversion rate? Like, that's actually pretty good. 7% is actually pretty good. 7%, look at it, call you. What's your bounce rate? How many people land on your website and don't ever call? It's probably thousands, if you're like most of the guys that end up calling me and gals that call me. We end up looking at their conversion rates, we look at their analytics, and they're just bleeding out potential customers. I hope I can help you, and I look forward to speaking to you, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. You won't hear a whole lot like this. I really just want to provide value on this podcast. But I enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope to be able to help more people this weekend, one of my only free weekends here. So give me a call, and I hope to be able to do business with you and give you a free $1,000 funnel. Talk to you soon.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.